Attention duelists, I am happy to announce that after many years of intense waiting, I finally attained all 5 pieces of exodia! It was a long struggle getting all these pieces, but I'm really happy I did it. I think one of the legs I got from Dark Beginnings pack. One of the other legs I got from a special edition box thing that had a bunch of random cards in it. I got one of the arms from my big brother. I got another arm off eBay. And I got the head from my buddy Luproturbius. So, yeah, this is really awesome. I have all 5 pieces. And guess what? I even made a deck based around them. So I'm gonna show you guys my Exodia deck if you don't mind. This is the basic strategy of my Exodia deck. Check it out. 1, 2, 3 magical merchants. But why would he put magical merchant in an Exodia deck? It doesn't make any sense. Well, the only magic cards I have in this deck are these 3 magic cards, which are made to bring the pieces of Exodia back from the graveyard. So basically, I use Magical Merchant to mill Exodia to the graveyard, and then using Magical Merchant, I end up getting these 3 magic cards in my hand, which I use to bring back the pieces of Exodia. It's really quite amazing, actually. So the rest of the deck is just all monsters that just either stall or help you get Magical Merchant or draw and stuff. So yeah, I'll show you guys that right now. Here we go. Okay, 3 Gokipons to search out Magical Merchant. 3 Spear Cretins to bring Magical Merchant back from the graveyard. It's also a good wall if you want to do Spear Cretin loop, then that also is good defense, so that's good. 1 Sancan, because that could search a Magical Merchant or a Spear Cretin or a piece of Exodia if you need. I have 1 Exodius, the Ultimate Forbidden Lord. This card is really either good or bad. I don't know. It's good if like you totally mess up and you just want to start over, then you could do that. And it's also good because you mill Exodia to the graveyard, and that's the point of the deck. But I don't know. It's kind of a step backwards when you summon him, but he's still really good in the deck. So maybe he's like only good at the beginning of the game. I'm thinking about running him at 2, but I don't know. I have him at 1 right now just because he's so... you don't know exactly what to do with him. But he's a good card. I have him. He's good. Pixie Knight to bring back a Dark Factory or a Monster Reincarnation if your opponent negates 1 or 2. I have Lady Panther and 2 The Forgiving Maidens to bring back Magical Merchant from the graveyard. Also, the Forgiving Maiden is a really good wall, and walls are important in this deck, which is why I have 2 Giant Soldiers of Stone and 2 Charcoal Apaches. I have these because they're normal monsters, and if you don't have like enough normal Exodia pieces in the graveyard, you could bring back 1 Exodia piece and 1 of these normal monsters. It's just important to have more normal monsters, you know what I mean? Okay, some more wall stuff and stuff that could stop your opponent. But most of these monsters you're just milling to the graveyard anyway, so it's not really important. Okay, let's say you end up drawing all of these magic cards with Magical Merchant, but you still have a couple cards left in your deck, and one of them may be the Exodia piece. You still need draw power to draw, so here's just some draw power in the deck. 3 Deslocutas, a Skelengel, and these 2. Although, if I were you, I would substitute these 2 for 2 more Skelengels, because they're really good. Like, it's a basic good monster that lets you draw cards. So, yeah, that is my Exodia deck. It's really cool. Oh.